good day to you guys. This is Daniel. Another day on Ask Daniel. So I'm just going to do a bit quick answering one question, just to answer one question today. And I got some insights for you, pretty interesting insights. But let me start with the simple question that was asked yesterday. So yesterday I was hanging out with friends, Wilson and Diresh. Yeah, shout out to Wilson and Diresh. And Wilson brought along his friends. They are miners and traders, crypto traders and crypto miners. So it was pretty interesting because I got a chance to see into their world of what they do. But I also have a chance to show them or explain to them what is Steemit is all about. I think it was also an eye-opening for them, as much as it was for me on their stories. But yeah, so there was so much question. One interesting question though was a guy on my right. I can't remember his name, but the question is on how do you determine what to upvote? So what to upvote is, I mean, everybody talk about upvoting, right? And also you're expecting some upvote, but and everybody got their own way. But this is how I do it. Basically, I would upvote on posts that has value, that I see is interesting to me, and I think that is interesting to somebody else, to my followers especially. And when I look at it, I'll upvote it and I will Steem it. That is so that my followers will say, you know, that Daniel actually share good content. That's the goal. That's number one. Number two, I will upvote people who mention my name as an appreciation. I think that's fair. And then number three, I would upvote on mainly, you see, I don't upvote as often as everyone else, because the selection of the content that I choose is a bit high, you know, because I got very limited upvote anyway. I got like the max I go, if I click an upvote, I got like 3 cents, you know. So when I want to upvote somebody, I want to give the best of me, of that 3 cents that I got, because they put some work on the post. So yeah, so I got 3 cents, right? So it's pathetic, but I hope to go more, you know. But anyway, the other thing that I really care for, that I vote on, is when people comment on my post. That I really appreciate. I really value those who commented on me, and then I would upvote them, because when you upvote on the comment, it will go directly to them, and I think they will bring a better value. So I will vote on the comment, and also it's another way is for me to show them my appreciation, and for taking time to actually go through my post and read. I know that some of it, maybe my view block has not come to any standard, but I don't really care. I just love to share information, you know, information that I got. So that's the question of the day that I've answered. How do you determine upvotes? So this is how I do it. You can do it differently, you can do it my way, but think about this. If you keep on upvoting, there will be a lot of activities in your bandwidth amount shrink, your upvote value shrink, right? Even though, and then when you Steem, because of your upvote power is low, the amount of curator reward that you receive is also low. So it only makes sense, either one, power up, number two, to really do better selection. I mean, that's how I see it. Another interesting insight that I want to share is, I was reading through a post through a guy called Gavett, Gavvet, and he came out with a title called "The Search of South Korea Continues." And this discussion going in and forth, because towards the last year, end of last year, we see that Steem dollar went up quite dramatically, up to 15 or 16. It was a good time for us because we exchanged to Steem, and there was a lot of beer money, and yeah, my wife is happy about that. She bought a lot of other stuff as well. So it's a good time for us when it came up. And then after a while, it went down, it adjusted itself. And then what happened was, just a couple of days ago, you see another trend that is showed up. So the conversation was about what's going on, who's doing this, who's doing it, because we knew the last time it was a Korean. So some other people say it's somebody else, it's other country who have put a lot of trading activity on the exchange trade on Steam dollar and SBD. But the research that Gavin did indicates that Korean market on Upbit, UPBIT, the Korean exchange has around 80% exchange rate on Steam and Steam dollar. So that's interesting, right? The huge amount, 80% on that exchange rate is on Steam and Steam dollar. Korean is very advanced when it comes to technology and tech in general. Adoption of and adapting towards social media. It's a smooth adoption, and to see social media move towards blockchain technology, it's something that is mind blowing. Everybody love it. Don't worry about the background. There's little Matthew playing with the cat. So I think the unique thing about Steemit is that Steemit has managed to managed to have this system where it has this 3-second free transaction, and then I think that's the game changer compared to other coins, right, on other blockchain. So in general, I think that to have social media getting into blockchain, just like what Steemit does, is simply a superior social media other than the old school social media that you see today. It's 7 minutes. This is me, and I'll see you another day. Cheers. Bye.